Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my May favorites video. I know I didn't have a April favorites, but it was because basically everything that I had in my March favorites were in my April favorites. So anyways, I'm just going to get to the products because I have a good amount. So I guess starting with like makeup. What I pretty much started like right in the beginning of May was using my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural powder by MAC, and I have it in the color light medium. Yeah, this is a little too light for me right now. It may not look like it in the camera, but I've tanned since the beginning of May. I've tanned a lot since the beginning of May, so this looks really like ghostly on my face. But anyways, what I was doing was I was like just applying my primer and then my concealer, and then I take my MAC 182 Kabuki brush. It's just a regular Kabuki brush. You don't have to use this one, but if you want to try this. And I was just like buffing it in the powder and like setting it all over my face, and it gave a really like natural look. And when it mixed with my skin, because I have extremely oily skin, when it mixed with my skin it just looked really like glowy and natural looking. So I love this stuff, but I went back to see if there was another color that was close to my skin tone, but right now there isn't, so I have to wait until I get a little bit darker. So I love doing this, and I really miss it, but I have no choice because there's no colors that match me. So I was loving the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. And I was also using on and off my Sheer Glow foundation. I love this. This is my favorite liquid foundation. I have it in Ceylon, as you can see in my NARS Sheer Glow foundation routine, but this is too light for me again. So I went to Sephora and got a sample of Punjab, which is medium 1, I think. Next, like the blush I was using a lot of pink blushes, and I have two here. They're both by MAC, and they're Dame, and this one I'm actually wearing right now. You may not see it because I've had it on all day and it's probably worn off a little bit, but you may see it. And it's just this really like mauvey pink. And the other pink I have, which is discontinued, is Angel by MAC, and it's like a matte, where this one was a satin. So there's really not a whole difference, just satin has a little bit more of a sheen to it, where matte's like completely matte. I found that mattes go on a little bit more pigmented than the satins. I've been really loving the pink cheeks. It's just really nice. So I was wearing that a lot in May, and I'm still wearing it now. I'm gonna, continue wearing it. And also, of course, NARS Orgasm. And it's just a peachy corally blush, and this stuff is like freaky crazy. Like, this one's really pigmented. I've used this like a lot of times, like probably 20 times, and it looks like it's like barely been touched. It's crazy. Like, this will last me forever, no joke. Moisturizers. Because it's warmer out, like my skin gets really oily, so these are the two moisturizers I have that I like using in the morning, like pre-primer foundation. And I will either use, if I know that I'm going to be really oily, I'll use my MAC Oil Control Lotion, and this does a good job. It does a fairly good job. When I first bought it and I used it like the first 3 days, it was like amazing and it looked good, but now it doesn't really control my oil much anymore, but I still like to use it because it does control it to a point. I don't know if you understand, but I have extremely oily skin, so nothing really controls my oily skin. But when I'm just kind of like on the drier side from like topicals or face washes that I get from the dermatologist, I'll use Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And this stuff's really nice. It like, you put it on and it dries within like a minute or 2 minutes, depending on how much you put on, and it dries to like a really nice, like, it feels dry but your skin still feels moisturized. And I love what this does, like, by doing that. I've been loving EOS Lip Balm. I actually got this back in like January or February, and it was really cold here, and I'd go to put it on, and it was like really like hard to put on. Like there's like friction on my lips, and because it was so cold, like it wasn't warmed up. But like in May, it started to like warm up, and we could have the windows open at my house, and I put it on like one morning because it was like 80 degrees like at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is crazy. But it was like 80 degrees outside, and I went to put this on like after I did my foundation, and I was like shocked because it was like, it's really soft and really like, can't think of the word, but it's really soft and like nice to put on now that it's warmer out. So this is in Summer Fruit. I got mine at Walgreens. I believe you can only get it at Walgreens and Rite Aid and on the online store. If you have any questions, just comment and I'll answer them. And oh, I have 3 more things. For my hair, if you don't know, I have naturally curly hair. What a coincidence, I have straight hair today. But I have naturally curly hair, and it's really hard for me to find products that look good in it. Of course, I still do my scrunching hair routine. You can see my scrunching hair video, you know, if you go to my channel and videos. I put that up like last year, so it's a little embarrassing to like go back and watch it because my hair is like super short, and you know, I'm a year younger, so I'm a little, you know, I haven't been making videos. Like that was probably one of my first videos, so it was a little, I don't know, awkward, but it's funny to look back on and see it. But I thought I did a pretty good job. But when I just want to not scrunch my hair and I just want to let it like dry naturally, not have to put it up and have like still the defined curl, like have my curls still be defined, I'll use Frizz, like No Frizz styling cream wave shaping curl defining for medium to thick hair. This stuff, it smells, it has a weird smell. It's hard to explain. It's not a terrible smell, but I don't know, it's hard to explain what it is, but it does an amazing job at like making my curls look nice and like not frizzy. I absolutely love this stuff. So, and the last thing is nail polish. During May I was like really like in a like natural looking nail polish kick, and one of my absolutely favorite nail polishes and one I like used a lot was Mini How High by Essie. It's just like this really natural looking like creamy peachy type color. Those were basically every single product that I used throughout May consistently and that I was loving throughout May, and I really recommend to every single one of you who watches this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I normally answer everybody's, you know, questions. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed my May favorites, and I will see you all soon. Bye everyone.